All right, hey guys, Dr. Ben here. I have my good friend Adam, who I've known actually for a long time, and he is starting a juice company called Juice Spring here in Phoenix, and really delivering high quality, really good tasting, very healthy green juices, raw organic juices, and smoothies and some other stuff. And I wanted to bring him on and tell you all a little bit about what he's got, because I've been one of the taste testers here since the beginning, and it's really good. So I wanted to bring you on the show and just have you tell people what you got going on.
Thank you, Ben. Yeah, I'm really happy and excited to share this. I'm doing organic cold pressed juices. It's organic juice and smoothies, and I do some healthy treats as well. But everything's really health centered, but it is very delicious, really tasty. I'm happy to be getting lots of good feedback on all of the juices, smoothies, and treats. Um, but this is really important, especially right now. Honestly, I've gone through a lot this year with my family and different health issues, and it can be hard to change your diet. But one thing that I do love about juice is that it's an easy way to get in your vegetables, to get your nutrition, while you're not having to eat maybe huge salads or change your diet in ways that you don't want to. Yeah, you can fit in a juice. It's very easy. It's really healthy. It's packed with nutrition that oftentimes nowadays our food is lacking.
Yeah, and it's like anybody, you could sit down and like eat a whole head of celery and a cucumber and maybe a red pepper, and you'd be sitting there doing a lot of chewing. It probably wouldn't taste very good, and it'd be hard to motivate yourself to do it every day. But if Adam can pack all that in juice form, with some fruit and make it taste good, it's a real slam dunk way to get the fruits and the vegetables, and specifically the really high quality organic ones that you use in, right?
Yeah, it's like we've been saying, it's really good. They're balanced juices, I like to say. So they're really tasty and they're sweet, but they're not crazy sweet. They're not loaded up with sugar or anything for people who are watching their sugar. They're really balanced. It's green. They have a little bit of greens. They have something sweet like apple in them. They have lemon, and I just know that everyone enjoys juice like this. People enjoy drinking it, and it really can make such a huge difference in our health and in the health of our families. And it's so easy to drink in the morning. I'm just really excited and happy to be sharing this with people.
Sure, and I got one right here. This is the Yama Mama, and it's got organic cucumber, organic apple, organic pineapple, organic kale, and organic lemon. Is it cool if I do just like a taste test right here?
Please, yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah. And so while I'm doing this, maybe talk a little bit about like when you said it's good for people having health problems. Like, can you give us some specifics? Like, what kind of health problems can juice help with?
So, overall, juice is a quick way to maybe improve your energy levels throughout the day, even improve your mood levels throughout the day. It's, anti-inflammatory. It's if you look at all the vitamins and the minerals that are found in the vegetables and fruits that are used in the juices, they correlate with helping us maintain our proper blood sugar levels, our proper cholesterol levels, and our proper blood pressure levels. But like I said, juice tastes good, and it really will give you energy throughout the day. It'll boost your immune system, which is really important. And it has the apple, the orange, the pineapple, the common fruits we know to boost our immune system. But honestly, even sometimes more important, the greens, kale, it has more vitamin C than all those fruits, per calorie. So it is really cool to be drinking these vegetables, drinking, foods like these greens, and it's really good for your immune system, reduce inflammation. But also the last things that would be cool to mention is it can help you get better sleep, it can improve digestion, and maybe help you reduce stress throughout the day, help you better maintain stress, going back to improving your mood levels.
So yeah, lots of things. And bottom line, you guys know, and I talk about it all the time on here, is that like fruits and vegetables are the healthiest food. Okay, and you didn't need a doctor to tell you that. Hopefully your kindergarten teacher told you, like mine told me. And so if you can concentrate all the fruits and vegetables in a little jar, especially really high quality ones, it's just going to be easier to get those fruits and vegetables in, especially if you're a person who maybe, doesn't eat the healthiest on the regular and just kind of wants a cheat code to get those fruits and vegetables in that they know they should be getting, right?
Of course, sadly, even when we do eat a healthy diet, a lot of the fruits and vegetables, the produce, and, when we get them, don't have the same nutrition that they're supposed to have, you could say, or as they naturally have in proper organic local farming practices that don't interfere with this. So juice is packed with that nutrition. So, you don't have, for people who don't want to change their diet radically, you can just add some juice and really get that nutrition that's hard to get. And, for people who are eating a healthy diet, it can really help you supplement your diet and get you the nutrition that, we want to get from our diet.
Yeah, definitely. And so Adam, I've only done one once. I did a 3-day juice cleanse actually earlier this year. But that's the rage, especially in LA. Everybody's doing these, 3-day, 1-day, 7-day, 14-day juice cleanses. I guess number one, is that something you offer? And number two, why do people do those? What are they looking to get out of it when they do one of those juice cleanses?
Yeah, I definitely offer that. And, when people are doing these cleanses, they're often looking, for a refresh, for a cleanse, for a detoxification of the body. Personally, I like to remind people that you could include the juices with other healthy foods throughout the day if you are not the type of person who wants to fast or cleanse for the whole day. But a lot of people do love that. And honestly, I know Dr. Ben, he's been involved with water fasting and water fasting research, and I know that's one of the fields that he is very passionate about. And juice cleansing is kind of a way to get those benefits of giving your body a break on digestion and letting your body heal itself. But at the same time, you're kind of packing it with the nutrition that you might have been missing, which can only help your body, do its job better.
Sure, absolutely. And yeah, that's true. So some of you guys know I did work at a water fasting facility for 3 months and had a crazy experience there. Saw a lot of deep healing. But I don't know if I told you this, but not everybody who came there fasted. Some people were just, for whatever, their health problems were too severe that it was too much to do a fast. So we would just either feed them healthy plant-based food or we would do juice fasts. Wow. So we did have some people do some serious juice fasts. I saw all kinds of people heal from really crazy chronic conditions. But the great thing about doing a juice fast is if you know what you're doing, you don't need to be supervised. It can help, but it's definitely something you can do on your own.
Yeah, I love that. I didn't realize you were doing juice cleanses at True North, but it is really great for that, where for people who want the benefits, maybe you are interested in water fasting, but you don't want to, you want to have some calories throughout the day and you want maybe a little bit more energy, maybe you even have to do some work or such. Drinking juice can give you that. It can give you more energy throughout the day and, make it a lot easier, frankly, to do this type of cleanse, do this type of fast.
Sure, and I'll just say for the record, don't water fast unsupervised. If you have a severe health condition and you think a water fast may benefit you, send me a message. I'll get you in touch with someone who has a facility who can supervise you doing it. So Adam, I've known you a long time, and I think we met in 2015 in LA. So it's been 5 years.
Yeah, we've been friends for a long time, and we did meet back in LA. This was back when I was kind of just getting my experience, and I had already gotten a lot of experience, but doing this, and I was working within other businesses. Yeah,
so you were working in the juice industry back then, and we kind of knew each other, and then I left LA, and I was in Northern California for a while, and then I moved back to Phoenix in 2018, and I think it was within a month or two of me moving here, you moved back here and hit me up, right?
It was really interesting. Yeah, I'm actually originally from Phoenix, and when I moved, I saw Ben had moved here. Might have, it was just really awesome to see an old friend was out here, and it was a good sign that there was this community out here, even, and there's a like-minded community out here.
Yeah, and so you worked in the juice industry out in LA, and out there, the organic cold press and the juice cleanses, it's a really hot, trendy thing. I think some people are in it for health, and some people are in it just to try to lose a quick 10 pounds to like for their photo shoot, like on a Melrose or whatever. So there's like a lot of that. But then there's people who are really serious about health. And I remember that you worked at like a bunch of different juice places for a bunch of different juice entrepreneurs. And it seems like you really got to know the business well during that time. I mean, how much experience, how long have you worked in the juice industry before you actually went out on your own?
Yeah, so about a decade, and this in a way you could say this is my life. This is what I'm passionate about, and yeah, for about a decade I've been working within these businesses. I started and what started at the bottom, just did my regular position, and I got my lead experience within a year or two, and from there went on to work at different really awesome juice bars in LA and Southern California, where I learned a lot and I got manager experience eventually, and I learned the ins and outs of making juice, everything that goes into it. I experienced all the different juicers that there are to use, which ones are my favorites. And so this comes really naturally for me. I'm really excited. I feel like this is really something I can naturally bring to the community, and I'm really excited to share it.
Yeah, because we have juice places out here like Nectar, but I feel like no one is really offering the really high quality, organic cold press that you're doing. Like there's green juice and it's decent, but like I guess you worked in the industry a while, you kind of know what's what, and you just wanted to offer like that next level of quality for people who really want the best for their health. So tell us a little bit about that. Like, what does it mean that it's organic and cold pressed and in glass? And you have these really like high standards for your product, and I want people to understand why they're there, what they mean, and what the benefit is of that for them.
Awesome. This is a key point, because to me, we really don't have a similar option out here, as opposed to in Southern California. It's really common. There's a lot of spots that do this. And so to explain, when we're doing all organic ingredients, when we're using cold pressed juicers, when we're serving it in glass, and of course it's raw and unpasteurized, as opposed to some cold pressed juices you might find on the store shelf. So what all this does in total is it helps keep the nutrition that the fruits and vegetables offer naturally, and it preserves that for longer, keeps the juice fresher. And something really special about it is it just tastes better overall. I feel that way. A lot of people feel that way. I'm confident you'll feel that way. Cold pressed juice is, it's a really awesome experience when you have a fresh, green, cold pressed juice. And so it's all organic. It's going to have less toxins, more nutrition. It's cold pressed, which keeps more nutrition, stays fresher. It's raw and unpasteurized, which is keeping it fresh. And all of this is helping it taste better. And it's served in glass, which definitely makes it taste better.
So basically, bottom line, you're getting the most nutrition and the best taste, the highest quality, and as a consequence, the most health benefits, right?
Definitely.
Okay. And so, hey, I've known you for a while, and I've kind of been a bug in your ear about like, you should really start your own business. You should really do it. And something kind of happened this year that spurred you to go, you're like, I'm finally going to do it. And I was so excited when I got that news. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that story?
Yeah, definitely, Ben. And the way you put it is actually is perfect, just because you're not the only bug in my ear. And this is going to lead me into a story about a really special person who's definitely a bug in my ear in this way. But honestly, there's other people too. And when I came out and said this, a lot of people were really happy to hear this, and I'm really happy to share it. But this year I've been working as a manager at a vegetarian restaurant in Phoenix, and it was a job that I really loved and was very passionate about, and got a lot of great manager experience in the industry. And this year's been hard for a lot of people, but on Mother's Day, my mom actually suffered from a stroke, which she's had a full recovery from. And, it was very scary, but I'm very grateful to say she's really healthy. And she actually likes to call it her stroke of awareness, because, I'm very proud to say that she's radically shifted her diet for the better into a very healthy direction.
So were you like making her a lot of juice when it first happened? Because you had to like go back to California to like take care of her, right, in the beginning, or?
So at that point, I moved from Phoenix. I left my job for this reason and to go live with my family for a bit. That was, of course, most important to me. And me and my mom, we ate a really healthy, low fat, plant based, whole foods diet. And yes, we were making juice every morning, but really we were just eating healthy as a family. And of course, I love juice and made her juice and got her that nutrition. But she shifted her whole diet, which can be very hard for people. But we were eating delicious foods every night. So I'm not saying it's terrible. It's fun. It's great. But we all know in reality it can be hard for a lot of people.
Sure. And so for her, the stroke was kind of the impetus to be like, okay, I got to get it together. And eating this way that you helped her do, she made a full recovery from the stroke, yeah?
Yeah, so I've been a bug in her ear for a long time too about being healthier. She's gone through other issues, and this was a huge moment for her that just shifted for her. She knew, I'm here for a purpose, and I have more work to do on this earth. I'm not here to, let this happen. And she made these shifts herself, and honestly, what happened was her main doctor characterized her recovery as miraculous. She was suffering from severe hypertension, and her blood pressure is in a very healthy range nowadays. Her cholesterol was very high. She was prescribed, medications for her cholesterol, for her blood pressure, and this was something that she chose to do. She chose not to take the medications. This wasn't even a decision that I was at all involved in. But she chose not to take the medications and chose to change her diet. And so I'm telling you just what happened to my mom. And what happened was, she just changed her diet. She refused to take the statin drugs and the drugs to relieve hypertension that they prescribed her in high amounts. And they said it was miraculous that she relieved her hypertension, she relieved her blood pressure issues, and her cholesterol came down to a healthy range. And I can't even tell you how grateful our family is for this. So that's what happened this year.
Very cool.
She's doing so good right now.
And like you said, she chose, right? Like she could have taken medication, but she had the option. I mean, heck, you could even do both. You want to eat healthy and take drugs, like go ahead. That's what I always tell people. I work with people with autoimmune disease, and I say, look, the drugs are always there. You can do them, you can not do them. That's your decision. I don't really have any skin in the game on that. But if you want to have a shot at actually reversing the disease, you got to change what you eat. And that's what she did. And she made that choice. And I'll tell you guys watching, you have that choice. And green juice and what Adam has to offer can be a huge part of that lifestyle change, a great way to springboard you and just make it easier to transition. Because we both know it's not easy to change our diets. Like for me, when I was super sick with autoimmune disease, like last thing I ever wanted to do was change my diet. Well, guess what? I tried every other thing, and it was literally the last thing. Like, I don't want to do this, but here we go. Okay, and it worked out. So I really like that you have this offering. I think it can be a springboard for a lot of people to get healthier, who need some help, who don't want to make the transition all themselves. So I understand you offer delivery, and you have a pickup location or two?
Yeah, so I'm getting settled in with a couple pickup locations, which you'll be able to do out of the kitchen where I work at, which is in Mesa. It's located off Guadalupe in the 101. So the pickup location is still getting set up, so I'll be releasing that shortly, and as well as hopefully within some local spots in Tempe and neighboring areas.
All right, Adam. So question on everybody's mind, I gotta ask, juicing and weight loss. Can drinking more green juice help you lose weight? And if so, how does it work?
Yeah, juicing can definitely help with your weight loss goals. Simply put, these juices are super high in nutrition and very low in calories. So this is a great way to just, nutrition is often underestimated when it comes to weight loss. This will help stop cravings, which is one really special thing that juice can do. because oftentimes your body's having these cravings, but it can be because it's not getting the nutrition it needs and you're not giving your body that through the food. So when you're drinking this juice, this can definitely help you mitigate cravings. And, it's also going to give you more energy throughout the day to help you maybe work out, which can help your weight loss goals. And in that way, it's going to also be anti-inflammatory. It will help you recover from your workouts. It can help you get better sleep. And once again, it's high nutrition, low calorie. Juice is really good for weight loss.
Okay, and you've seen some people lose a lot of weight, like including your mom, right?
My mom has lost over 50 pounds, since shifting her diet, and we love drinking juice. And yes, I've definitely seen a lot of people. People love the juice cleanses. It makes it easier to really, a lot of people are into intermittent fasting. I offer a intermittent juice fast. For people who maybe aren't, they like the idea of intermittent fasting. They love to, but that's not really them. They don't really want to not eat anything all morning until 2 p.m. Well, I offer this juice cleanse where you'll get 3 juices to have between 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. And that way you're getting the benefits of intermittent fasting, but you're drinking juice all day. It's fun, it's easy, and you're getting loaded up with extra nutrition.
So multiple really good ways to lose weight.
Yeah, it's a really special way, and it can be an important tool, in your weight loss aspirations.
All right, Adam. So we talked all about the juice, what you have to offer. People are interested. People are excited about it. Where can they go to learn more? Where can they place orders? How can they get their hands on some of this very delicious, very nutritious green juice?
So find me at www.juice-spring.com. Juice Spring. I'll have a phone number you can call to get in touch. You can call or text. We could set up a consultation. We can have it right over the phone. We can talk about the juice. We can talk about maybe a cleanse you want to do. A lot of people like to talk about that real quick, have a consultation. You can find me on Instagram or Facebook at JuiceSpringPHX, Juice Spring Phoenix, Juice Spring PHX, where you can find the phone number. You can find the website. You can place orders right over the phone or on the website. Works perfectly too. If you place it on the website, it'll set you up for delivery the next morning, where I'll deliver your juice the following day in the morning.
So made to order. This is not something that's like sitting around in your fridge for a day or two. You're like getting the celery out, getting the cucumber out, and like making it to order, right?
Made to order. It's fresh juice. The juice will last 3 days. It'll have the expiration for 3 days, and it'll be made fresh. It's made fresh daily. All
right, awesome. Well, Adam, really good to have you. Really love the juice. Real excited for what you're doing. So I would say please follow him on Instagram. It's JuiceSpringPHX. Check out what he's got going on. Help build his following. Share his posts. He's got cool stuff on there all the time. Adam, real pleasure having you on the show, and I look forward to collabing with you more. This has been really good.
Thanks for having me, Ben.